everybody. It is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and goodness knows we finally made it. Third time's a charm. Technology. Don't you just love it? So yeah, I've been playing around with trying to figure out how to use another system for going live where I can have the chat on the side. And I've been chatting back and forth with friends, with Chris Avalos, Thrift Shop Hustler, and Lonnie, and trying to figure out how to, yeah, anyway. I'm not very computer savvy. Let's just put that right out there. And so that's where I'm feeling right now. So I'm trying to just like, okay, it's cool. It's cool. So we're here now. We're live. Okay. So how's everybody doing today? It is Sunday. Yay. And I'm going to be real. I'm going to check my teeth real quick because I just had some pizza with spinach. And I don't have anything in my teeth, so that's good. All right. You know how it is. You're rushing. So hello, happy Sunday. And yesterday was Canada Day, so if I didn't get to say happy Canada Day to you, happy Canada Day. And then we have 4th of July coming up, so that's awesome too. My guys are going to make a float today with their scout troop. So when I get done here, I'm going to go help make a float so we can float down this Main Street on the 4th of July and broil in the sun. Isn't that fun? Okay, so hello again. Let me put my notes up. I'm just flustered and trying to talk through it, honestly. Let me say hello in the chat. I've got my questions, not my questions, but my talking points open now. And okay, I think everybody's kind of making it over from the other 2 weird links. All right. Hello, Doc-a-doodle-doo. Hello, Jolene. Yes, 3rd time's a charm. Hey, Going Down Grumpy. Hi, Cherie. Hi, Taryn. Clearing Clutter for Clarity. And Lydia, Purple Lily is here. Hello, Carol's Gift Shop. And Sherry. Hello, Trisha and Diane. Hi, Joni. And Going Down Grumpy. Oh, I think I said your name already. And Love Them Anyway, Jessica and Valerie. Hello. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming over. Okay. So this week I wanted to talk about goals, and what really got me thinking about this was my friend Caroline Matthews. She just posted her goals video. I think she does hers every month, whereas I talk about everything all week, right? So she just posted about her goals, and that just got me thinking about it and keeping trying to keep more accountable. And last week we started in International League of Thrifters the listing challenge for books. I didn't. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. But so there's that going on. And I think having somebody that helps you stay accountable is really good too. So yeah, if you don't have an accountability partner or buddy, find one and buddy up, right? Same thing. We were talking about that for merch as well. If you don't have a merch buddy, I think it's a really good idea to have somebody who will be honest with you and just look at your designs and stuff. Someone you trust, not to steal your ideas and things, but somebody to look at your stuff and be like, no, and not just like a yes man or a yes woman, like, oh yeah, that looks so good. Pardon me, you get a sip of my soda with a jumbo straw. That's what I grabbed. It was the quickest thing. Okay, so let me see. Okay, All right, I'm looking at my notes. Okay, let's keep each other accountable. So in case you're not in an International League of Thrifters, or if you're not into the challenge that we're doing for the week, go ahead now. And if you're live, just do it later. Post one of your goals in the comment section down below, because I want to see and I want to be able to start encouraging people, because I get a lot of encouragement. So that way I can comment back and encourage people. So what is one of your goals coming up for this week or for this coming month? Because we're in a new month now. So yeah, post one of your goals there. And also after the show, I'm going to put a poll question. I can never remember which side. So I'm going to put a poll question up, and if you're here now, you can tell me in the chat. But what's your main selling platform? Are you mostly eBay? Are you mostly Etsy? Are you Amazon FBA? Are you selling a lot on merch? Like, what's your main thing? And I'm, like I say, I'm going to put a poll up there. So click on the little button when you get there. And so I'm seeing some people in the chat sharing their goals. 20 listings a day. Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, Jill, yay. Okay. Jill, I will talk to you later about those books. I was talking about those vintage children's books. I'm motivated now to dig them out, even though I just cleaned out one of my boys' toys and they are now piled in front of that closet door. I am willing to pull that hoard of toys and dig in there, because I need to get stuff out of here. Let's see. Okay. Don't have a merch buddy. I can't even open the template. Oh no, going on grumpy. Hey Jill, I'm sure I'm missing some people. Hi Sheena. I'm doing well. Thank you, Nancy. Joni's going to organize to move. You're putting your house up for sale. Are you moving? You're staying in your same area? Are you moving out of Florida? Are you staying in Florida? What you doing? Where are you going? Sheena says she wants to learn how to take better pictures for Etsy. And we've got, in the jewelry group, we're planning on doing a whole series on taking pictures of jewelry, because when you see a picture of something, you may not even want it, but it's so beautiful, especially with jewelry. You're just like, you want to eat it up. It looks like a little bonbon, like a candy for the eyes. So we're going to be sharing more about that in the jewelry group going forward pretty soon. Probably, I'm not saying when, probably soon. But we've done a little bit already. So yeah. Let's see. Sweet Pea sells mostly eBay. I see Amazon. I see merch and FBA, eBay. Yeah. Oh, Sherry's merch is not going anywhere. It'll get there. It'll get there. Want to keep up with the new 10 subs a day. Okay, cool. Taryn's starting to build a new second eBay account. You've sold 2 items so far. I've been thinking about doing that. I've done this before. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. I know me. I get things. I was thinking about doing this on Etsy, mostly for my jewelry, just to kind of start moving other things that aren't jewelry into another account. But yeah, I know myself, and I know it's just like, oh, I'm going to eventually go, what was I thinking? And go back to the way it was. Because, yeah. Nancy's goal is to finish sorting and cleaning jewelry. It's spread all over her workplace. You should see mine. I hear you. I feel you. And Jessica says list at least 5 new items a day and 5 relistings. Yes. And yeah, that's my one of mine too. I'll get to my goals in just a second. Staying in Florida, Joni says. Tam, I was at the pool yesterday. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm Texas Gal Treasures on Instagram, and my friend AJ called or texted me yesterday and was like, bring the kids, come get in the pool. And we did. So it was nice. I don't have a pool, so we have to go to friends for the pool. Let's see. Okay. Purple Lily. Lydia says, yeah, I bought a beautiful pearl set just for that reason. Faux pearls. Yes, cool, cool. Alrighty. Decluttering, I'm seeing in there. Don't lose motivation, Sherry. You can do it. It's been almost 90 days. You can do it. It's slow going. But once you get rolling, it'll be good. Carol says Etsy and eBay, but slightly better on eBay. Okay, so here we go. So later, if you pop in, hit that poll question because I want to see. Hey, Thelma. Oh, Thelma's going to do more lots and bundles of jewelry to sell. Good, good. Hey, Maggie. Okay. Yes. Listing is too tedious for small profits. And that's something I started doing this week. I had all these books I took pictures of. A lot of the ones I had recalled from Amazon when I quit FBA. And so I was taking the pictures of all these books, and then I was starting listing, and I was like, this book is only worth, $9.99. So I spent time going through all of the ones that I had taken pictures of, and was double checking because their pricing is different on FBA than on eBay sometimes. Whereas, and this was my strategy on Amazon, you could ask a higher price because people are willing to pay Prime and they want it now, and they just click and go, right? eBay's a different beast. So if it wasn't comparable, like if my profit wasn't going to be $5 to $10 at least, then I didn't want to do it. I mean, even then, like now I'm getting past the point where I want $5. I mean, $5 is great, but now that I have merch, I feel a little spoiled. Like, I don't want to waste my time listing a $5 item, a $5 profit item, when I can make a shirt that'll sell for $5 over and over and over again, So, but there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong, because before that was my thing. $5 was good. Even then, $3, just anything, right? Pamela hasn't gotten approved yet. I'm not listing on Amazon. Okay, cool. Start listing. Nancy's gonna start listing on Etsy. Cool. Okay. Maggie does a lot of books on eBay. So, okay, now moving on to the next thing. This is the part for you. Tips for you. I'm trying to get better with my my spreadsheet and what I'm going to talk about. So this is the part for you. It's time for the third quarter. So the new eBay coupon is out, And I just used mine today, and I wanted to share with you a tip and share with you what I use my coupon for. So let me screen share. I don't know if I'm grabbing the right screen button. Okay, so when I went in to oh gosh, my brain. When I went in to pay for the boxes that I chose, I entered PayPal before I scrolled down, and then it was pulling up my PayPal account saying, hey, you owe $50 and whatever, right? Hang on, let me pull up the other window. And so what I realized, I was like, no, that's not right, is that you have to scroll down a little bit and enter in your, where is it on my screen? Enter in your code, and then go up there and hit your PayPal, if you're going to pay with PayPal or whatever. And then it'll adjust it before it sends it to PayPal. And I've gotten that message before in the groups. People have said, I did the thing and it didn't adjust or whatever. But you got to knock that code in there first. And then what I used all of mine on the 6x4x4 boxes. Where's one? I know I've got them around here somewhere. One's way over there. Let me grab one. I'll show you. This is the size. Oh no, that's not one. It's just a random piece of cardboard. Oh, okay, forget that. But it's the small, like so box, 6x4x4. And because I use those for bigger pieces of jewelry or bulky pieces of jewelry, a lot of times I ship in a bubble mailer if it's something that won't knock a stone loose, or it's just a bangle or something that won't get broken easily. But otherwise, I use those 6x4x4, and I just get tissue paper, make it look nice in there. So that's what I used mine on. Let me know what you like to use yours on. Last time I ordered the wrong size, and I got these big boxes, like 12x12x12. I don't know how that happened. I did not double check before I hit go. Apparently, I'll use them though. So it's still, I know it's not technically free, but it's free supplies. I know we're paying for it. Okay, also, this is a reminder for me as well as for you. It's if you pay quarterly taxes or quarterly sales taxes, now's the time. That was me doing the boxes reminded me, oh, I need to get on my quarterly sales taxes, get on the Texas, whatever the site is. I have to go look it up again and pay those quarterly sales taxes. And what else? Okay, and also in the comment section, not the comment section, but the description box, they still have if you have not started on Etsy yet, there's still that promo going on where you can get 40 free listings if you start a new store. Now, I don't know if this works if you start a second store, probably, because you have to have a new email. So you can get 40 free listings, and listings are 20 cents a piece. So what is that? 4 times 2 is $8. It's $8 though, right? Worth of free listings. And just disclaimer, if you use it, I get 40 free listings too. So it's a win-win for both of us. And then also, this is under my What's for You tab. This is, so in the groups, usually I do this every Friday. I put out free Kindle books that I find. I'll go do a quick search on Amazon, look for free Kindle books. So in International League of Thrifters, I put some that had to do with selling online, and I think there's a merch one maybe still in there. And then in the jewelry group, I found some jewelry ones and I put them in there. So if you're following in all the groups, I started sharing. My sister and I have a blog and a website and a Facebook group. We haven't done a whole lot with it lately. We used to be a lot more active, but I think we're going to try to get more active in it, called Earthworms and Marmalade. And it's all like homesteading type stuff. So if you're not into that, then don't worry about it. But it's all like gardening and canning and preserving. And, I told her, start putting your beekeeping stuff in there too, because she has a separate bee group. But so I'm going to start, I started putting some gardening books in there, container gardening and things like that. So free Kindle books that are out and about on the different Facebook pages that I am running. Okay, so we've got 41 viewers right now. Let me go over in the chat real quick before I move on. And that's the last time I did bubble mailers too, Joni. I did the 12x12x12 for some reason, and I did the smaller size bubble mailers. Let's see. I am looking back in the chat. Hey, Planet Sam, we're doing great. Thanks. And da 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 da. I'm gonna sing while I'm reading back in the chat, so it's not just me going Hey Sandra, how's it going? Oh, Carol has sorted all her jewelry and is now grounded. Oh, grounded from buying more. That's not fun. I didn't ground you. That doesn't count. Who grounded you? Did you ground yourself? You can undo that real easy. Apparently, I'm not a very good accountability partner. Yeah, Joni's ready to pay hers. Okay. You can use the eBay coupon for anything with any vendor. It has to be free shipping, though. How about that? I had no idea, Thelma. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to look into that next time. I had no idea. You can use the eBay code for anything with any vendor. It has to be free shipping, though. I could get cute poly mailers. I keep eyeballing cute poly mailers, but I'm cheap and I don't want to do it. But yeah, maybe next time, right? Let's see. Sherry says, like the new page. Oh, thanks, Sherry. You talk about my sister, like my sister's not, or I started my website. So that I'm still trying to flesh it out, but I'm really excited about that. Randy's still trying to help me figure out the analytics and all of that. So I don't know. But I'm having a good time writing. It's like being back in college and getting to do my research projects on stuff. And yeah. Oh, Carol says she grounded herself. You can undo that. It's okay. You didn't tell anybody. We don't know. Okay, so let me move on. So my theme for this week was all about setting goals, basically because Caroline inspired me to do that. And basically up until school goes back into session, I'm really going to try to my goal is to not be so hard on myself, because I really push myself to keep on my plate spinning. Like I say, I got all these plates spinning, but now that the kids are home, I want to make sure that I am spending that time with them. I just looked at the calendar and I thought school started further out into August, and it turns out it's mid-August. So I thought I had a good 8 weeks with the kids still. No, it's like 6 more weeks. I'm like, that's not long enough. So my main goal is, get my work done, but don't be really hard on myself if I don't get, I can't keep it all going, because I definitely want to spend that time with the kids while they're home, Hello, Jason. Oh, Sherry says the earthworms and marmalade. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Hello from Colorado. Hi, Christine and Kathleen. And oh, thanks, Angela. She says never sold jewelry, but really wanted to learn. Yep. And oh my goodness, no, Carol, you should see my workroom. Okay, so new schedule for summer. I talked about that. Okay, so my goals. Here's my goals going forward, and these again can change as things go on. My goals are to list between 5 and 10 items a day on eBay and Etsy. I know realistically it's probably going to be closer to 5, and this can be spread out throughout the week. So if it's 5, that's only 35 listings a day. So if I get 7 done one day, and so basically I want to try to have between 35 and 40 by the end of the week. Pardon me. So this week I did okay, not quite as many. I got 19 new listings up on Etsy, and I got 27 new listings up on eBay. So that's pretty good for me. And I have noticed, I don't have my foil hat, but I did notice an uptick in my sales as soon as I started listing. So that's a plus. So that's my eBay Etsy goals. My merch is to list between 5 and 10 shirts a day. Sometimes I get on fire and I keep going. So I'll probably do that still. And yeah, so here I put 10 plus a day, because that's generally what I've been doing, probably between 7 and 10 a day. And as far as YouTube, my goals are to keep to keep going. I do pretty much upload every day, and some days I miss. I've got a few that are pre-recorded, and then I have some live scheduled ones that I have going on. So every Monday, I do the merch talk rather with the guys, and Sunday's this one. And then Wednesday, I'm going to start doing my sales update again, because I used to do that every single Monday, and I kind of slacked off for a while because my sales were not that great, and I didn't want to share it, but I think it's realistic for me to go ahead and just share it anyway, so you can see my eBay and Etsy sales, and you can see my my merch sales for the week. So that's good. I'm going to keep doing that. And again, if you're watching this later, leave a comment and let me know what your goals are for this week or this month, and we can try to keep each other motivated. We're doing this in the group too. So in iLot, this is what's going on with the group. So this is I'm trying to be so much more organized. So this is the section where I talk about what's going on in the groups on Facebook and stuff. So in iLot, International League of Thrifters, if you're not there, we'd love to have you. We're almost at 6,000 members. We're like this close to 6,000 members. We are planning an admin's live chats. We're trying to work out the details because we have like 11 of us. So we're trying to figure out, I don't think we can have 11. I think 10 is the max. So we might have to do like chunks of us, and we've been talking about like some good topics that we could do, getting that going, because I don't know, it makes it more personable, and everybody's got everybody comes from a different place. And so it's good to hear tips and tricks and just everybody's background and knowledge and expertise and stuff. So that's cool. And also is still an International League of Thrifters. We are doing the Pinterest parties every day still. So that's still going on. And then the weekly challenge is starting back up this week, or last week it started with the books. And like I say, I got a ton of books listed, a ton of books photographed, but only a few listed, because then I had to go back and start weeding some back out, that I didn't want to do. So this week's challenge, and this is probably what I'm going to do, is every other week do a numbers challenge, because not a whole lot of people participated with the books, and it's okay, and so this week is going to be just a straight numbers challenge. Tell me how many things you want to get listed, or tell me whatever it is. Like, I want to get $500 worth of items listed, whether it's physical number or money number. So we'll go back and forth. And so yeah, again, I keep saying, leave a comment, let me know, how many things you think you're going to list, or what your focus is going to be on this week. Mine is probably going to be on whatever I have pictures of right now. So, because it's easier when I have the kids home. So I know I've got a bunch of stuff that I've taken pictures of. So probably the rest of the books and some other big stuff I took pictures of a while back. Okay, before I keep going, let me jump in the chat, because I've seen some questions and comments go through I wanted to address or talk about. I'm going to sing again because I am reading. Carol says, when do you know when it's time to resell full-time? Hate my job and want to commit. I can't convince my grown kids who are convinced I'm a hoarder. I can't answer that. I wish I could. I think, if you are able to, this is my guess, is if you were able to, maintain all your bills and stuff, and then have a little bit set back for emergencies. And then I guess it depends too about benefits from work and things. Like, I'm able to do this. My husband has a job, so all of our insurance and stuff goes through him. And when I first started, this was just sort of a supplemental thing, but it has very quickly become something we rely on now. Isn't that funny how that happens? He wants a new truck so bad. So we're working on it. We're getting all our credit card debt paid off first, and then, but that's what this goes, like the money I make goes for anything for the kids or summer camps, or last year that's what paid for our vacation. And yeah, YouTube doesn't pay me money. Come on. If you make videos for YouTube, this is not my income. There's a little bit that comes in from YouTube, but if I really wanted to spend more time making more money, then I would just not even do this and just focus on listing and making shirts and say, forget it, I'm not doing videos anymore. But I need it. I've learned since I started that I need the interaction. I need to talk to people and not feel like I'm just in my own little world. So I don't know, how did I get there? Full-time reseller. Yeah, so I'm probably not the best person to ask. I wish I knew, though, but that's my guess. But Caroline does. She full-time resells. So did Nick and Andrea, and lots of other, Zahira and Rebecca do as well. Yeah. Maggie, you like the idea of the admin chat? I think so too. Me too, because a lot of them I haven't. I think Michael's going to come to the July. I'm planning a July reseller meetup, and so I think he's coming to that. So I'll get to meet him face to face. That'll be a first. So Kathleen says, I need to set goals. Oh, your sales have come to a screeching halt. Yes, I hear. Pardon me. I'm looking in the chat again. How many days do we have to use the coupon? You have all this quarter, so you've got until the end of the quarter. And yeah, I have, okay, sounds nerdy, but I made a video on how to do it, and I have to watch it every time. That's so nerdy? Like every time I have to go back and watch it because I can never remember where to find the button to where it is, you know? So yeah, it's in there. I made a video. So I full-time sell, not making the full-time income yet. Yeah. It's definitely different for everybody, for sure. Okay, so back to my what's going on in the groups section of the show. And also in International League of Thrifters, we have been doing shop reviews. And what I want to do is encourage you, especially if you've signed up and it hasn't been your turn yet, get in there and help other people, because we've got a new shop up every week that needs reviewing. Think of it as karma. Like the more people you go in there and help, the more people are going to come back and help you when it's your shop up. They're going to say, oh yeah, I recognize Young. He was helping me. He helps everybody all the time. Now Young wants his shop reviewed, so I'm going to for sure get in there and help him out. So get in there. Don't just wait for your turn, because I see that happening. Some people go in and sign up and then we never hear from them again. So you've got to decide, are you a giver or are you a taker? Or are you a little bit of both? Because that's normal. A little bit of both is normal. There was a really good TED Talk that Chris Green shared that was talking about that. Anyway, I was making fun, not making fun, but teasing Young. Young's in the chat. Hi, Young, retro aficionado. Thelma's saying reselling is lucrative and it's incredibly arduous. Be ready to work harder than you ever did. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yep. Prof Sales has some shows. He shows the math on full-time reselling. Yeah, absolutely. And I think too, it's like not so much the amount of things that you sell, but the amount of money they're worth. Like, are you able to sell high? But then some people sell a lot of low price stuff. I mean, never mind. Don't ask me, because I'm just gonna. I see people doing it both ways and working. So, okay, so that's what's going on in the groups. So get in there for the challenge. This week we reviewed Myra's shop, so she got some great tips. Also, when you go in there and look, you can see what other people are saying, what kind of tips they're giving, and be like, oh yeah, I could do that on my shop. Oh yeah, I could do that with my, I mean, you get ideas. Oh, you see, I see the way you're taking these pictures. I really like that. You can connect with that person and say, hey, I love it. So yeah, I mean, basically it's like you get what you put into it. You know what I mean? If you're just going to sit back and wait for it to come to you, then you're going to be waiting a while. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that's coming out right, and that I don't end up with like 5 billion thumbs down for being the B word. Gosh, that sounded so mean, Margaret. But you know what I'm talking about, I think. Okay, so jewelry lovers. In the jewelry lovers group, I'm telling you what, if you are wanting to up your jewelry selling game, and I've seen some people in here that are, one, that are in the jewelry lovers group, and two, that are saying they want to do better with selling jewelry, our group is definitely the place to be, because one, everybody is super motivated to be there. We've got a lot of amazing people in the group with their knowledge, and also just, I mean, I can't even, yeah. I'm going to read what I wrote, because I'm trying to read this and do this. So yeah, for sure. Lots of research, lots of selling, not selling, but sharing and learning and things like that. So definitely get in there. I know I mentioned it before, but all last month we did Amber. And if you want a sneak peek of some of the things we talked about, check out my website, texasgaltreasures.com. And there are some posts there, but we did some private videos. And coming up this next month, I'm super excited. So we're starting men's accessories, and I've been in contact with somebody. I don't want to say for sure yet because it hasn't been nailed down, but I've got somebody that's coming to do a private show that is a cufflink expert. So So I'm really excited about that. Crossing fingers, we're gonna make it happen. So definitely, if you're interested, and that's where I started with jewelry is men's accessories. So I feel pretty comfortable about that. So when I find somebody that I'm like, whoa, this dude knows a lot, I get really excited because I want to learn more. There's always more to learn. And also we do MVP. If you're in the green room, they do this there too, but we choose somebody at each month that has been like the most valuable player. And at the end of that month, at first we thought we were doing Amazon gift card, but it was only going to be $5. So I think we switched it over to doing like a jewelry, because I love doing giveaways. So it's like a jewelry goodie bag that we're going to send. So the group votes on the person in the group that has been the most helpful or the most positive, the biggest cheerleader, whoever you felt it was. Everybody votes. And then, so this month, it was Christine Lemoyne. So yay, Christine is getting the prize of the month of June. She was our MVP. Yay! So congratulations to that. Okay, so that's it for jewelry lovers. Oh, I did want to say one more thing that, if you're in now, then you've got your price locked in. But towards the mid to end of this month, price is going up. And it's just because a lot more work and a lot more stuff has been going into it. So I feel very confident in doing that. So, and a lot of really good information is being shared. So yeah. Hey, Max Bobcat. Let's see. Oh yes, Jolene, thank you. Smash the like button. 45 watchers and only 2 thumbs up. Thanks. Oh, I did get that thumbs down. Look, Carol. Wait, who was it that said no? Oh, Kathleen said you can never be the B word. Somebody thinks so. They gave me the thumbs down. Or they were like, I didn't win the jewelry lovers MVP, so I'm gonna pout and put my thumb down. I don't think anybody in the group would do that though. Okay, so I kind of talked a little bit about what was coming up this week with YouTube. So Monday we do our merch talk live. Tuesday I don't have anything down yet, so it's kind of, I have a few videos that I've already recorded, so it may be one of those that goes up like a ride along, or I have a little motivational video I shot. Wednesday is going to be weekly sales. Thursday, I haven't recorded this yet, but I'm kind of excited. Young, I don't know if you're still in the chat, but I'm going to be doing a video called My Fiverr Nightmare. So that's coming up, My Fiverr Nightmare video. And I've already checked with my good friend, Mike Peterson, Treasure Gnome, and talked to him about it. So Young in the chat says, always share and give. No successful person has gone broke from giving. That's true, Young. That's so true. Oh, good, he's here. Yeah. I'm gonna do My Fiverr Nightmare. I'm gonna share every, not the person's name, like the Fiverr person's name, but I'm gonna share the correspondence back and forth, and I'm gonna share like what I was asking for and what I got back, and what I was like clarify and what I got back, and then like just the whole back and forth between, and I know there's probably, I know there's at least one good Fiverr person out there. But again, you get what you pay for. So, and that Fiverr person will tell you that as well. So, okay, so that'll be fun. That's coming up. And then Friday, I don't know. Friday is a big question mark. Saturday, I usually do a haul video or something along those lines. So Maggie says a user or provider on Fiverr. So a designer. Like this was when I first started on merch. And I wasn't very confident at creating my own design. So I went to Fiverr to get a $5 design. And so it's been about a year, or, about a year or so, year and a half. And oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I know Young talks about it on Merch Minds, or they did a couple shows about it. When you see what they put up on Fiverr as, these are my designs, this is my awesome skill. And then you ask for something and what you get back, you're like, what? No. Yeah. So yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's what's going on YouTube. And my last little bit says, this is a note for me and for you. Make sure that you're focusing on yourself as well as your health and fitness and wellness. Because I catch myself just getting sucked into the grind all day, and then by the end of the day, I realize I didn't play with my guys today. I didn't we played, but I didn't spend that time with them. I didn't get any exercise. I mean, one day I looked up from my computer and it was 4 o'clock and I was like, guys, okay, let's go. So we went for a walk. And yeah, so just get out there and enjoy. What's the point, right? If you're not going to get out there and enjoy life. So give me some ideas. Let me know what you guys do for fun or to keep yourself, you know, from just getting so in the zone. I don't know. I know a lot of people go exercise and do other things, but what else do you do? Because I could use the ideas and I'd love to hear it. So leave me a comment down below. Maggie says she's had 2 bad experiences on Fiverr, never again. Maybe I can find out what yours are so I can show them too. I don't have to like share any names or anything, but oh my gosh. Yes. So yeah, hi Turtle Trader. We're getting ready to call it for the day. But thanks again, everybody, so much. Again, I had that poll question at the beginning, and later, if you're watching this later, leave a comment down below with what your goals are, what your focus is going to be this week, and all that good stuff. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching. And again, if you're interested in the Jewelry Lovers group, the link I believe is down below. It's on my website, Texas Gal Treasures. I think I have. Oh yeah, I have it down below. Okay, so you can click on that link down below to join, and I hope to see you there. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a really great week if I don't see you again this week. Bye, Betty.